Velo 2025 price prediction and beyond. We're going to cover where Velo is at now, where it could head to, and where it could extend to in 2025 in this blow off top bull market that we're in right now. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already checked out my previous 2024 Velo price prediction video, I'll link that in the bio of this one. I actually just checked it for the first time in a year now, and it was actually the most viewed 2024 price prediction video. So shout out to the Velo community. Share this with everybody in the Velo community that you know, and let them know we got a round 2 going. And it's kind of crazy to see, we were covering Velo when it was at 0.005, and to see where it's at now, I mean, it basically pulled a 10x. We were covering it from this point down here, and now we're all the way up here. And my friends, I do not believe it is done yet. And that's what we're going to cover in this video. So before I begin, you're probably wondering why the chart looks like a third grader colored all over it. I'm going to explain to you what is on the chart and identify basically the different indicators that we got on here with the Stargate software. I'll walk you through that. But before I do that, I need to give a couple shout outs. So I want to shout out to Jack for being relentless in the comments, for me making this video, and that's the reason why I'm doing it. I want to shout out to the Velo community and the two best Velo researchers I know, the OG Stargate Lieutenant John and Thingall on Twitter. Give them a follow. And shout out to Mr. Man while we're at it. So let's now dive into it. I'm going to explain to you what's on the charts right now. We got the Stargate snakes up, and that's basically, let me hide these right here. The Stargate snakes is this rainbow looking thing. We have our hot zone. The hot zone is usually the best times to sell when we're in the hot zone or above the hot zone in bull markets. So this zone right here. Then we have the green belly of the beast. So usually in bear markets, it's the best time to accumulate when we're in the belly of the beast and below it. And I mean, like, Velo went severely below it. Like, it's one of the only two coins besides XCN, which might be the next 2025 price prediction video. So leave a comment if you want that. It's the only other coin who just totally fell off a cliff way below the belly of the beast, like unreal. But usually for majority of the coins will be in the belly of the beast or a little bit below, and that's the best opportunity to buy. And then the hot zone is the best opportunity to sell or take some profit in the bull markets. Then you have the purple and then the orange here as well too, just serving as support and resistance in the middle. Then you have the market structure ribbon of the red. That's when we're in a bearish trend. And then the green, that's when we're in a bullish trend. And that covers that. Then we have the OG Stargate signals here. We got the vertical red is your prepare to sell soon. And then you have the vertical yellow, which is your sell now signal. Then you have your vertical green, which is the prepare to buy soon signal. And then vertical blue is your buy now signal. So only two of them are taking action on, the yellow and the blue. But these are warnings, the red and the green. Then we have the Stargate Fib Forecaster. It takes the Fibonacci retracement and extensions for a micro Fibonacci, medium Fibonacci, and a macro Fibonacci, and it will apply it to your chart in real time. And as price moves, the Fibonacci's move with it. So no more drawing Fibonacci's. So there we go. There we have it. So we're going to first start out by identifying the concrete support for Velo, an absolute must-hold level for Velo to continue moving up here imminently in the short term to see more upside. And from what I'm seeing, we absolutely need to see Velo hold this level right here, 0.0287. We could say like 0.028. And at the lowest, I would say 0.025. To see us go imminently up in the short term, I wouldn't want to see us break below that, because then we're breaking below that green market structure ribbon. If we were to break down below this, it might take a little bit of time for us to come back up and then head up to some price targets that I'm going to cover. So I would say our concrete support that we absolutely must hold in the short term for Velo is this right here. This is our concrete support floor, and that's from 0.025 to 0.028. Absolutely need to hold above that line in that box there for us to continue up to new highs for this year and as of last year as well too. So where does Velo absolutely need to break above to see a price explosion here? We have this clear resistance at 0.033. I mean, we've been trying since November or December to break up above that 0.033, and we just keep getting rejected, but we're getting close to an imminent move, because as you can see, we're coiling up here And we could see within the next 6 days a move to the upside or a move to the downside, and it will be violent. It will be violent. So we're seeing that coiling up. We have equal highs at the top. We have higher lows at the bottom. Usually this is a bullish pattern. Usually it's a bullish pattern, but we have a little bit of a curveball because we do see a yellow sell now signal as of recent on the 3-day chart. Though when we saw a 3-day sell now signal back in May, I mean, we rolled over from 0.02 all the way down to 0.007. So that was a substantial correction before getting buys and then getting back up to these levels. But if we look kind of to the past as well too, there was, one sell signal here before heading up higher. And that's why you never go all in or all out on any one signal. But you have buys here. You had a little bit of a sell there. We still maintained the structure going up. It was green. We had the sell. We broke the market structure ribbon and then we fell. So right now that 3-day sell now isn't much of a concern. If we were to go to the 1 week chart, get a little more high time frame, we're still in the clear because we have a 1 week prepare to sell soon. That's okay. We had those back in April as well too. If we were to see that 1 week sell now signal, that's where, things get a little rocky, but we do not have that yet at this moment. But if that were to come in, we would have to reassess. But right now we're all good and we're maintaining above this concrete support floor. So now if we take a look at the Fibonacci, right? So we have broken above a critical level, which is a 786 sandwich. We have the macro green 786 and the yellow medium 786, and we broke above the red micro 786 here. And usually, at least for the micro one, if you break above a micro 786, you can immediately target that 2618 breakout extension, which is currently at 0.0575 for Velo. And also I wanted to mention, when price moves up, the snakes move up. So the snakes were moving aggressively down here because the price of Velo was moving aggressively down as well too. But the moment that we got and broke up into the belly of the beast and started to turn this trend, as you can see, the snakes are starting to curl back up now. So where's the bottom of the hot zone right now? We see it at 0.045, and then we have the top of the hot zone at 0.085 as well too. And then we have this medium 1618 extension, but to me that's kind of irrelevant at this moment. I would prefer to target that 2618 because it's likely by the time that we were to head up to there, you'll see the bottom of the hot zone coincide with that as well too. So I like that level. And then we got our 4236 extension, because usually with a micro Fibonacci, if we have enough juice, we have enough strength and momentum in the chart, we can target that 4236 extension of the micro fib. And then we got our 2618 medium extension, which is at 28 cents. And we've already broken above that 786. So like I said before, you break above a 786, you can ideally target that 2618, at least for the micro and medium fib. For the macro one, it's a little iffy. It's a little overstretched. Like right now, that 2618 for the macro fib's at $27. To me, I don't see it in the realms of happening, at least this bull run. So medium fib, you can target the 2618, and the micro, you can target a 2618. So we identified some key levels so far. I'm also going to highlight this 1618 extension of the macro fib. That's reasonable, as well as we're going to do the 4236 of the medium fib, because if it has enough juice, it could reach up to there, that 4236. And I'm going to do the 3618 as well too at $1.16. So let's delete a couple things here, and then let's now hide the Fibonacci. So we already have our levels identified there. All right, so let's recap. So our concrete support right now, where Velo must hold for imminent upside, is from 0.025 to 0.028. So that's about maybe a 10-20% buffer that it's got to the downside. If we can smash above that 0.033 level for Velo, it's very likely we're going to immediately shoot up to 0.044, which will be a nice strong move. It'll be like a 30-40% day for Velo. If we can smash up into that hot zone, then I believe we're not going to stop at that 0.058. We'll likely just immediately go up to the top of the hot zone, which is at 0.085. So let me actually get rid of this one right here, 0.085. And then remember, as price is moving up, these snakes are going to be moving up too. So we might see this at a higher point as well too, maybe around 10 cents, could even get up to 16 cents. But just like Velo undershot the belly of the beast, I believe it has the very high potential to overshoot the hot zone. So I believe we could see aggressive overshoot for Velo over the hot zone. So we have first the level of 0.045 if it can break above 0.033. Then we have 0.088 basically. So basically, if we can get to 0.033, we'll immediately shoot to around 0.04445. If we can smash up into there and we have enough juice and power, you'll likely see an immediate double from 0.044 to around 0.088. And it's not out of the realms of a possibility. I mean, we saw XRP, XLM, a bunch of other coins pull 80%, 100% moves back in November. For something like Velo, it'd be peanuts. I wouldn't be surprised to see Velo pull 150% day, So then we would head up to 0.088. And if you look to the left, there's not much price action traded back here. I mean, from this little block from here to like here is like butter. So if we can really get up into there and smash through it, it will be very quick that move happens. I feel like there's like an imminent announcement that's about to happen for Velo, given the pressure cooker that's building right now. Something needs to set it off. I think there's something in the works. So if we can get up to 0.088, it's very likely, I mean, that 0.17 cent level, let's double check what fib that was. That was a 4236. So we could see us go to that 4236 at 16 cents, and very likely that 28 cent, because that's the 2618. So it'd be likely that we'd head up to this zone right here. If there's enough power in the overall crypto market, altcoins, etc., we could head up, in my opinion, to around 55 cents to $1. And I don't think at this time, I don't want to be too pie in the sky on it, but I don't think $2.80 is possible this bull run. But you let me know in the comments. You let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. You tell me something I don't know. But I do see, the potential for a 55 cent to $1 Velo, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, these are price projections, price levels where prices could go to. Crypto is a momentum game. At the end of the day, if we see Velo get up to certain key levels that I outlined here, like let's say it goes to 16 cents or 28 cents, and we're seeing prepare to sell soon come in, and then we see that sell now signal, the momentum's done on it. It can't go up anymore. It's going to have to come back down. And just like we saw back here, on the week, that was a 60% correction. Like, who wants to hold through that when you could take profit, buy back in, get more Velo, and then ride it up again? So I'll be taking profits when I see the sell now signal come in on the OG Stargate signals, because that's what's going to tell us the momentum is done on it for the time being. So if we see something like Velo heading up, and we see it smash through 0.044 and then it heads up to 0.088, and then we see a sell signal, I'm going to take some profit. It will probably pull a 50% correction, gear up again, and maybe it does it one more time and it comes up to the 28 cent level. If we see another sell, I'm taking some profit. It will pull back down. Rinse, recycle, repeat, just accumulating more Velo bags for the ultimate $1 that's inevitable. But let's outline the potential price projections and returns just straight going from the levels. So from current levels here, we got from 0.029 to where I think is reasonable that we could see Velo go to is around that 4236 at 16 cents. I think that's a drop in the bucket. So that's around 5.8x to that 4236. So 5.8x right there. I think getting up to 28 cents is not out of the realms either. I think it's highly probable. So that would be from current levels around like a 10x to that 28 cent level. So 10x. And then I could definitely see, with enough juice, depending on the other market drivers at the time, we could see a 1618 extension to that 55 cent level, which from current levels is about a 19x. So let's double check the market cap on Velo real quick to see if this makes any sense. So about, let's say, a 20x from current, I mean, that's a 4 billion market cap, a 4 billion market cap for a 20x. Honestly, I definitely could see that dollar coming in, maybe even 280. So let's mark that up as well too. So from current levels to $1.16, $1.17, that's a 40x. Unbelievable. So 40x up to there. And then from current levels to that 4236 extension, we have life-changing gains right there. 96x. So 96x up to there. And that would be about, for Velo, let's say it's 100x and like a 20 billion market cap. I don't know. You let me know. You tell me something I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's possible this bull run for a 20 billion market cap Velo, but I could be wrong. You let me know in the comments. I could see the $1, the 10 billion one, but the 20 billion stretching it a little bit for me. But hey, Who knows? Who knows? It's not even listed on major exchanges yet, so it's still scratching the surface in my opinion. So it definitely could, anything's possible in crypto. But basically, those are the levels, those are the potential returns. At the end of the day, when I see the momentum die on it by that vertical yellow sell now signal coming in, I'm taking some profits, waiting for that buy signal to flash again. So just like how that 3-day chart, like I was telling you, it had that sell here and the buy, taking those profits you could have bought back in on Velo. If you just rode it from May until that downtrend, brutal summer, cruel summer, you could have doubled your bags up on Velo by just that move right there. So definitely big opportunity in this market, a lot of volatility. Holding is great. It's a strategy, but putting some of those assets to work is another thing as well too, as long as you have the strategy for it. So that's what I'm watching. I see an imminent move out of Velo by the 22nd of this month. Something big's got to happen. Something big's got to happen across the board with this market. We're really at a moment where a big decision is going to be made as far as the rest of this month and the month February as well too. So it's time to lock in. So that's just what it is. Whether it goes up, whether it goes down, we got a plan. So let me know your thoughts as far as could Velo reach those levels. I'd love to hear it. Like I said, shout out to the Velo community. I love this community. Reminds me of the early days XRP community. I love it. So share this with every Velo holder you know. And if you're looking for access for when those sell signals were to come in, let's say on the weekly chart, high time frame macro signals for Velo or any one of your coins, then click the link in the bio. I'll include a link to book a free info session with me. You'll get a demo. I'll show you for all your coins what the signals did, and then you can decide whether you want it or not. Other guys charge $3,000 for an hour session. I'm giving them out for free. So take advantage of it, especially during this time where it's the calm before the storm, because once things get crazy, I'm going to have to shut it down. So book that call, as well as I'll link the previous Velo price prediction from last year in the bio. Go watch that, because even, we're up at 10x from this point. I'd be happy for it to just go up a 10x from here. That's 100x. We don't even need the $2 at this point. But in my opinion, it was still early days, and it's still early days now. We're talking only about a 200 million market cap, peanuts. Comparatively to the fundamentals that Velo's got going on, I've been hearing the whispers. I've been looking at the tweets. I've been hearing good stuff and seeing good stuff. They're rubbing shoulders with the big names. So Velo, in my opinion, is definitely a top seven. So I'll see you guys in the Discord. Link is in the bio for that. If you want access to the software, like I said, link is in the bio. Watch the other Velo price prediction video and make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe, leave a comment, whatever the comment is, whether I'm handsome or I got a big head, whatever it is. Please leave a comment. It helps with the algorithm. Let's get this message out there. And in the next video, and let me know in the comments too if you want it, I'm going to do the coin that shall not be named, XCN. That's what I'm going to do next. So I'll see you guys in that video and in the Discord.